they are a social media phenomenon. They're a couple, and they're very special. Let's meet our guests, Dalesha and Manny. Hey, guys.
Hi.
Hello. Welcome to Desert Living.
Hi.
Now, first of all, I want to ask, how are you doing? You look great, but tell me, during all of this madness during COVID-19 and this uncertainty, how are you both doing?
You want to answer this?
I think we're doing pretty well. Would you agree?
Yes.
Good. That is such good news to hear. And I know that you are blowing up social media. So tell me exactly, what is Dalesha's life?
It's a YouTube channel now as a couple, showing how we live our daily life being visually impaired.
And we started this back in 2016. She started it as her own thing, and then a couple years later, I jumped on board with this with her, and we realized that this was something very meaningful and worthwhile.
That's wonderful. What has the feedback been from viewers, knowing that you're both visually impaired? What's the feedback been?
Actually, pretty positive.
Yes.
Most people leave us very nice comments, and
Say
a lot
we're
of times,
funny.
yeah, and they say we're very funny, and they ask questions, and everybody's been pretty good so
nice.
far, and yeah.
Well, share with us, if you would, what's the #1 misconception about blindness that that you've run across?
People assuming that we can't do most things that they can do, like finding a table or walking across the street, let's say.
And what we've really figured, just bouncing off of what she's saying, is that what we really would like to say is that making the initial assumption that we need help as opposed to asking if we need help.
Yes.
For example, when we go out to restaurants, a lot of times they may take my order, and then when they're ready to take her order, they ask me as opposed to asking her. They ask me, what would she like? So.
Well, that makes sense, and I'm glad you're sharing that with us. So as you've done this since 2016, how has it evolved now, the YouTube channel and all of your social media platforms? How have you kind of helped get this word out to make sure that people are a little more understanding and compassionate and aware?
Well, we share across pretty much every social media platform, Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, Twitter. We try to use hashtags to reach our audience, the visually impaired community, or people who are interested in those things, and family bloggers and things like that.
And really what we've tried to do from the beginning is make this entertaining and fun.
Yes.
You know, at the end of the day, we're a couple like anybody else. And at the end of the day, we want people, the viewers and everybody, to have fun, have a good time. If at the end of the day you learn something secondarily, fantastic. But first and foremost, we want to make you laugh. We want to entertain you. We want you to have a good time when you come see us. And that's what our main focus has always been.
That sounds terrific. And what has been, though, the biggest challenge during this time, this COVID-19? What have you had to deal with as far as challenges?
Well, I think the biggest thing is, the social distancing.
Yes.
A person who's legally blind sees at least one-tenth of what a normal person sees. So if we're looking at something as we're looking, let's say side by side, if we're looking at something 20 feet away, the amount of detail that we're going to see of that object is significantly less than what you would see, Sandy. So we have to get a lot closer. And with the 6 feet social distancing rule, a lot of times we have to break that 6 foot rule. So we've tried to get everything delivered as much as possible, and do it that way so we don't have to go out and make others uncomfortable, make ourselves uncomfortable, and put people in situations that are uncomfortable for everybody.
Yeah.
Well, it sounds good. Thank you so much for joining us today. I love that you're getting the word out. So everybody, definitely check out Dalesha's life on YouTube and all of the social media platforms. You guys be well, stay safe, and thanks for joining us.
Thank you, Sandy.